Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day. This is a different video, in a different format that is. These are the 4 strongest builds I have played and I have tried on Heresy difficulty and Damnation. They are the ones that help me, have an easier time doing these missions. And so I will show them to you. I will show a little bit of gameplay and try to, explain why these builds work. And yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to it. You don't have to do these builds like with the same weapons I run. They're just a suggestion. And well, yeah, they're pretty fun and they're pretty effective. So I'll see you guys. Starting with number 4, the Flaming Psyker, the Purgatus Force Staff, and the Blaze Force Sword. So the point of this build is to mow down hordes and enemies with flames, and you get a lot of toughness with it. It's a pretty fun way to play Psyker. If you have Deflector on your Force Sword, you can block and soak up a lot of damage. And the feats I'm running it with are Essence Harvest. This and your Ascendant Blaze are your bread and butter. Like every little take of flame you can get on an enemy grants you a 10% chance to give you a warp charge, and if you get a warp charge you get 30% toughness back, so over 5 seconds. So you can see why it synergizes pretty well. I'm running Essence Harvest, Psykinetics Wrath for more damage, Psychic Communion so that I can get other chances to get warp charges, Kinetic Deflection because if you're running Deflector on the Force Sword you need this to be able to tank up a lot of damage, Kinetic Flare because of the flames can actually proc this effect. All of your damage can proc the chance to get a brain burst on a target, so if you're spraying down elites or something with your flames you can get that brain burst and kill them instantly. So, and also Ascendant Blaze because that's the whole point of the build, to get those warp charges whenever an enemy is killed by flames. So yeah, this is a pretty fun build. It makes the Psyker pretty useful, pretty good, and also it has a lot of survivability. I'm gonna see you on the next one. I'm gonna show you some gameplay, and yeah, I'll see you on the next build. Alright, on the number 3 spot we got the Ogryn, little big man. So I'm running it with shield and the heavy stubber. The point of this stubber is to, well, I'm trying to get that perk to ranged critical chance. And so the whole point of it is to, with this specific blessing you get 6 bullets loaded on critical hit. So if you're shooting a horde, every time you get a critical hit it gives you 6 bullets back. So it gives you that feeling that you have unlimited ammo. If you're getting a lot of critical hits, it's pretty strong. You can mow down a horde pretty hard, or elites or ragers, whatever you're shooting at it. It's not good against carapace armor, but everything else you just mow down with it. As long as you're getting those critical hits, you're gonna get ammo back on your magazine and you're gonna be able to keep shooting. I'm running it with the shield because when you're playing in Damnation and I choose the Ogryn to play with, I want to be able to like soak up damage from bosses and be able to hold them there. And so that's why I choose the shield. But you can also run with a power maul and with Confident Strike. It's pretty good too. That way you can just keep hitting something, you're gonna get toughness back. I would like to have this shield with Confident Strike, but I haven't been able to get it. But yeah, the Slab shield and the heavy stubber are the way to go in this build. I have Linchpin, so you get toughness back whenever you're close to your teammates. Blood and Thunder, because you're trying to get that synergy with the Bloodthirst, so you get 50% damage resistance when you have 5 bleeding enemies in melee range. So it's that damage resistance is pretty strong, and it makes you a lot. It makes your survivability rate go up like a lot. Bullfighter, because I'm running non-stop violence on the ultimate, so I get toughness back, so I'm trying to get it to be up every time. And payback time, so that I get that 20% damage against enemies of the same type. So yeah, this is pretty much the whole point of the build, to be able to mow down a lot of units and get ammo back, and be just a shield, be a wall, so that you can like manage your crowds and be able to soak up a lot of damage. On the number 2 spot, we got a pretty fun build with the Zealot. It's not exactly your bleed crit build. I mean, I like that build, but I also get bored of it pretty fast. So this time I'm running an Eviscerator and a Flamer. The primary weapon, I mean the secondary weapon, depends on what your team is running. For example, if you have a Psyker with the Flame Staff, you can usually go ahead and run another weapon like a Last Gun or a Boltgun. That depends, but this time I'm running it with a Flamer and an Eviscerator. And the whole point of this build is to be able to mow down everything in front of you. Especially with the Eviscerator, it's pretty good if you have blessings like Wrath or Brutal Momentum, I think it is, yeah. The one that ignores enemy hit mass, but if you get cleave on this, it's pretty good, especially when you pair it up with punishment. So the whole point of this build is to be able to keep running into enemies and, you know, have that toughness back. You could also run 50% more toughness on melee kill. I just like the fact that if I'm behind cover and there's enemies near me, I can get toughness back. Punishment, because it's so good with the Eviscerator, you get so much value out of it. It basically makes you stagger a lot of enemies, and if you're at max stacks and you do the charged heavy attack, you cannot be interrupted by damage, so it's pretty good. Benediction, because it's, I mean, that's I think it's one of the best ones. Holy Revenant, because when you get low health with the Eviscerator and you're fighting a full-on horde, you get all of your life back, assuming you don't have corruption. If you just swipe 2 times or 3 against a horde, you get a lot of healing back. So yeah, the whole point is like you get low health, you go into a horde, wait until death procs, and then you heal. Rising Conviction, so you get more damage passively, just hitting enemies. And Invocation of Death, because you could go with the 2 charges on the ultimate, but I'm running this one because my Eviscerator has 5% melee critical hit chance. So yeah, this is the build. I'm gonna show you some gameplay. It's pretty fun, and I just love the Eviscerator, man. It's such a good weapon. So yeah, I'll see you on the number 1 spot. the number one spot, I mean, it's my most played class. It's the one I know the most, and it's the one I can perform the best with. It's the veteran with the Boltgun and a Powersword. It's just an unstoppable combo, especially if you have, you know, if you have decent aim, you can just mow down hordes, cleave through elites and specials, and you can just delete bosses too. You can help your team out a lot, and yeah, the feats are the ones in my previous video. It's confirmed kill. This I saw a Reddit post that this talent is actually well, as it is with Fat Shark tradition, it's not properly described. It's not only on elite kill, it also means specials and everything that can be highlighted in your ultimate, and well, anything that can be highlighted, period. If you tag an enemy, if you can tag an enemy, that means you're gonna get this toughness back. So yeah, it's confirmed kill, reload speed because the Boltgun needs it, bio-optic targeting just so that my allies can see elites and specialists, camo expert because I like to help out with bosses. It's also pretty good with unwavering focus, but I like to be able to stand still if there's like a lot of things going on and there's also a boss. I just like to stand still so that I can delete the boss one after another, so you get that reload speed, and the bigger they are, so you can hit bosses and be able to crunch a lot of crushers and Ogryn. So yeah, this is my favorite build. This is the one I play with the most, and yeah.
Focus fire. Aye.
Engaging critical target.
Alright, so here we're gonna be able to see there's a lot of crushers and bulwarks all the way over there, so I'm gonna be able to volley fire them in a second as soon as they stop shooting at me, of course. There we go. That's good. There's a lot of elites. That's good. Get this Reaper. Get this Shotgunner. Take cover from this Reaper, this killer. There we go. I think there's a sniper, yeah. Let's him out. Let's the other guy out. Let's get this mutant right now. That's good. Oh, he's down. There's a lot more things over here, yep. We gotta make sure we kill them before we proceed. Oh, there they are. Hello. See, this is the power I was talking about. You can just shred them. I'm gonna shred these guys too. There we go. These ragers. Does a lot of damage to an Ogryn. Let me know if you like the builds. I'm gonna keep trying to upload this type of content. Let me know what you think of it. So thank you everyone for watching. I wish you the best and good luck.